Hello everyone, hope you're all doing well. Gonna have a crossout video for us today, guys. Now in today's video we are going to be going over Crossout's newest engine and its best application that I could possibly find. Basically I wanted to do this video today just to find a really good use for the Jaguar, because since the battle passes came out, this thing really hasn't been mentioned, to be honest. Kind of just fell into obscurity. So I was like, you know what, there's got to be an application in the game somewhere whereby the Jaguar is very, very strong. And yeah, I found one. You can use the Jaguar to get basically a double daze or instant reload on the daze. That means that with this build by here, you can stop the enemy shooting for 18 seconds. Yeah, that's just as stupid as it sounds. 18 seconds of the enemy being able to do absolutely jack all. So, for those who don't know how the Jaguar works, basically, when you go up to 85% of the top speed or more for a period of 6 seconds, you will accumulate a charge. Once that charge is activated, it will be activated the next time you hit a module, basically, whether it be a cloak or an Aegis or a daze in this sense. When that charge is activated, the first thing that gets activated for that charge gets an it gets its reload down to 10% of its initial value. Basically means it's a damn near instant reload. This works perfectly with a Yeti daze because you hit the Yeti before you get to the charge of the Jaguar, which means that the only thing that's going to proc your Jaguar once you're in Yeti is the daze itself. Basically, I'll just drive around in a garage so you can see what I'm talking about. So you start the match like normal, you hit your Jaguar, so now I'm completely invisible for 15 seconds, and we drive around. Once we're at 85% of our top speed, you can see the charge down below, the green circle accumulating, and then we've got a full charge. We attack someone, and we hit them with a daze. They can now do bugger all for 9 seconds, and usually this would be a big enough problem as is, but look what happens to this daze now. And we got it all over again. They can do nothing for another 9 seconds. Yeah, that feels really overpowered, to be honest. I already hate the daze. I hate its implementation. I hate the fact that you can fuse it for 50%, which is just way too much. And I really don't agree with being able to take the ability to shoot from your opponent for an entire 9 seconds. But now you can do it for twice as much. This thing has got to be like one of the best heavy counters in the entire game. I would truly hate to be a like ML2, a super heavy, basically an ML200 or a meat grinder up against this thing, because you're just going to be staring at the Yong Wang for 18 seconds while it absolutely murders you with its outrageous damage, and you can do nothing about it. It even stops weapons from turning, let alone shooting. It's really, really too strong. So for the build itself, we've got it on an absolute cabin. I didn't have the mass fusions or the time to change a Griffin build, but we put on the absolute. Bearing in mind also this build by here, I have got my absolute fuse to power, so the battle pass one is Dura and Mass, so you will have even more durability than this one here, so it can get even better, and I really hope this thing doesn't catch on. I imagine that the meta Yong Wangs in Clan Wars at the moment are the Myriad builds. If they ran like a Jaguar, if they had the fusions to pull off a Jaguar, and then they were to attack, say, a Devil Myriad, that Devil Myriad's going to be just hating life because he can do absolutely nothing, like I said, for 18 seconds. It's really, really, really strong. So we're going to jump into the usual 20 minutes or so of PvP just to show this thing off, and I hope you all enjoy. Okay, double daze Yong Wang. I don't see how that can't be good. You know? If the enemy can't do anything for 18 seconds, how do you screw that up? Hello, sir. Why are you pushing me? I got my days back, which is good. But why are you pushing me, mate? Would you like another days? Yes, you would. Okay. Sorry. Sorry. Alright, I'm getting out of here. Thank you. Oh my god, get out of my way! Stupid mod. Right, well, first game in, and the double days is already paying for itself. Yes, hello, mate. And we have now charged. That is a very small bot. Are we going in, team? Doesn't bloody look like it. Right, now we're going in. I've declared it. Days, everyone! Hello, sir. You get a days. I got another one after this. No one can shoot. Another days. Help me, team, please, for the love of God. I'm getting shot so much here. Why is there someone spam inviting me? And why did my guys not push? Was it not big enough for distraction? No, okay. Apparently not. Great, I pressed the wrong button. Yeah, some people are, they didn't need like a formal invitation to push in this game sometimes, I swear. Like, I'm charging in, damn it. I'm charging in first, so I'm taking all the damage. I'm killing a guy, I'm dazing one or two more. Why are you not in? Okay, I'm just waiting on my Why are you here? You have a ranged weapon. Use it. Days number 2. And I'm out of here. Oh, the perk just recharged my, what's it called? I took a gun, let's go. Sorted. Sorted. Yeah, I'm just gonna take a guess, but I imagine that if you're a heavy build against this, or if you're anything actually getting attacked by this, it's incredibly annoying. Like, daze is already annoying enough. I've been on the wrong side of a daze quite a lot, but double daze is just taking the mick a bit. Spiders in PvP? What heresy is this? Lewis, you have the worst grab in the history of grabs, man. Oh my, alright, everyone's getting dazed. You're getting dazed, I'm getting dazed, we're all getting dazed. I'm out here, actually, I don't wanna... I dazed everything and then just sawed it off. I'd much rather attack this guy. Days number 2, hello. I've got it back already. Alright, I'm just gonna wait for my Yeti and then I'll go in. Oh, Tower fell. Oh, everyone's dying. So yeah, this is probably yet another reason why you don't want to run super heavies in the current meta of Crossout. Like, if you're a super heavy ML or super heavy meat grinder, this thing is going to be super obnoxious to fight. Oh my god, I just suck at everything today. I didn't realize you could even do that. Team, how much do I have to pay you to fucking push? Come here, Heather. Yeah, we got him. Nice. We got a day's back again. Jesus Christ. They can't do anything. To be honest though, I'm not exactly against it being a very, you know, anti-heavy meta at the minute. I kind of like it. Because heavy builds for the longest time in Crossout were like the thing, so having a mobility meta is quite nice. Like this week's PFU, for example, it was amazing, mostly because the best like meta build in the game was a torpedo. You had entire teams of torpedoes. It was great. Why are you following me, mate? I'm in a Yeti. You're gonna get me decloaked. You're welcome. I'm just gonna choo-choo on through. There is a fella behind. There's him. Thank you. Finally caught the bloody thing. Help me, team. Help me. Help me. Oh no, I'm dead. They really wanted me dead. Good. Aspects, eh? Oh, nice. Good job, man. They can use aspects, actually. From what I've been told, they're really good. Nice. Good job, man. I think I'm compliment them too soon. Right, we'll do a couple more then. Yeah, so far the double days is very good. Shocking revelation, I know. Like, right, you're saying that the 18 seconds of stopping my enemy from shooting in an AoE is powerful? Huh. I'll note that down. Did I just get stuck by... No. Thought I did for a second. Don't push him, don't push him. Sure, there's someone we can attack here. Preferably who doesn't have an Oculus. Oh, yes! You, sir, are in for a world of suck. Actually, I'm in for a world of suck. There we go, bowling. My customer be getting shot in the arse. I got my days back as well, which is nice. Thank you, Jaguar. Go away. See, with respect, why am I getting chased? Don't worry about me, I'm just an innocent Yong Wang build. I can't hurt you. Lovely. Right, we'll call this last one then. Yeah, I don't agree with this. I don't think this should apply to daisies, to be honest. This feels quite unbalanced. I already highly dislike the days. I don't think you should ever take away a player's ability to shoot you back. Yet I hate the daisies fusion as well. Being able to fuse it for an extra 50%, get an extra tick, that's also stupid. And then you're doubling up on it. Like, 18 seconds of the enemy can't do anything. It's just a dumb mechanic, I think. And it probably should get nerfed. Just my 2 cents, but it makes sense to me. I just drove past that man. I'm just gonna attack this guy. Oh, sir. I don't know what you're up to going after a bot, but fair enough. And then the big days is back. Please don't be enemy. Hubba, what a name. I mean, it even stops it from turning. That's ridiculous, to be honest. Huh, the bot knew he was getting squalled. He hit on it on purpose.